Namaste. I'm the Queen of Cups, Montreal. This monthly reading features the Light Seers Tarot and the Earth Magic Oracle. I'll share spiritual guidance, give you a preview of the general energies, as well as what to expect in relationships, health, and money. Stay tuned to the end for a message from Spirit. This is a particularly auspicious month for love and relationships. At this point, I invite you to pick the deck or crystal which resonates strongest for you. In the video description, you will find links for my tarot reading services, my Etsy store for healing crystals, and my social media. You will also find timestamps for your chosen reading, which you can use to navigate the video. Thank you for joining me. Please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications for future readings. As always, love all and harm none. This includes yourself. Namaste, Agate group. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is your reading for the month of May, where we're going to explore the general energies, what to release, what to look forward to, things to be aware of, and then we're going to delve into the areas of romance, relationships, health, career, finance, and we're going to finish with a message from Spirit with the Earth Magic deck. So position number 1 is the energy of the month. What energy can you expect to embrace? Can the Agate group expect to embrace this month? Here we have the Wheel of Fortune, or the wheel. So it's definitely an energy of you manifesting what it is you want or what it is you desire. You are in control. Remember this month that you are the orchestrator and creator of your journey, and that you will orchestrate and create the life which you wish to choose. So it's about ideas like karma and energy and LOA. This is about manifesting the life of your choosing and the life of your desire. So position number 2 is something to release. What should you release this month? What does the Agate group need to release in order to be more wholly them and more complete? Here we have the Three of Swords. It's about releasing those toxic patterns, the heartache you feel, the pain, the hurt. It's about doing the shadow work. All right, so this month it's about knowing what you put out, you will get back, and it's about releasing the shadow work, the heavy emotions. And because this month we're bolstered by Taurus and Gemini, the great thing about that is Mother Earth can transmute the energy, and Gemini's energy can transform it. So we have the earth and the air kind of supporting our transitions and our growth and our healing this month. Position number 3 is something to look forward to. What can you look forward to this month? What does my Agate group have to embrace or look forward to? What's the good news that's coming? Here we have the Tarot card, but it's not a bad card. It's about transformation. Look forward to transformation. Look forward to changes. Maybe changes that you've been long awaiting, that just happen all of a sudden, that suddenly take hold, that suddenly release the change and manifest the life you want to live and the changes you want to see. So with the Tower card here, something to look forward to is the changes, potentially long awaited changes, changes that you've been hoping for, changes that you've been desiring for a long time. Let me move this a little bit closer for you. All right. Now, position number 4 is something to be mindful of this month. What should you be aware of? What should you be more mindful of? Alright, so it's a bit of a conflicted energy. We have the Five of Wands here. You might expect that people are going to be a little bit conflicted, argumentative, contentious. So be mindful of that. With all the transition going on with this tower energy here, I feel like be careful you don't get lost in the conflict, in the mixed up, in the miscommunications, in the challenges, in that contentious energy. Rise above it. Remain mindful of your ability and your power to rise above this negativity. So in the area of romance, what can the Agate group expect here? We have Two of Cups energy. So in the area of relationships and romance, I feel like there's a bringing together, a unified energy, kind of a Venus energy, and maybe you'll get that towards the end of that Taurus energy as well, of unity, collaboration, coming together, that kind of energy. And then you have the twins, Gemini, coming in as well. So I feel like this is a good month for romance and relationships with this spirit of unity, togetherness, understanding, being able to relate to one another. This is a good month for that. So find those opportunities where you can share common ground, amplify those shared experiences, those shared mindsets, amplify those moments of unity and togetherness, because this month definitely supports that. In the area of health and well-being, what do we have here? I feel like in the area of health or well-being, it's really important to honor the spirit. It's really important to honor your passion. So it could be what you need to feel better, or what you need to pick yourself up is honoring your passion, seeking out inspiring situations, honoring your creativity, honoring artistic endeavors. It's definitely a month where you should really honor passion, creativity, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, self-worth, confidence, empowerment, motivation. This is what's going to get your life force flowing as much as possible, as healthily as possible. So definitely focus on fun. Have a little fun this month. Enjoy yourself a little bit more. In the area of finance, we have the Eight of Swords. So for some of you, I feel like a situation isn't as bad as you think it is, or it feels like it could be bad, but it's not that. So reflect on your finances. For others, you need to reflect, get out of negative spending habits, negative mindsets, unserving mindsets, because I think that there is the situation, whatever it is in your particular case, is not as it seems. So you need a healthier perspective, you need a clearer perspective, and you need to take a step back and be a little bit more objective, for better or worse. Whether your situation seems great, it's always a good time to save or be more mindful. If the situation seems bad, it might not be as bad as you think it is. So this is about exploring your options, getting out of negative habits and negative cycles that are unserving. All right. And then we have your message from spirit, which I always recommend you turn into a mantra or an affirmation, or a little bit of a meditative phrase that you can meditate on, or a meditative energy that you can kind of focus on through prayer, meditation, or journey work. So your message from spirit, speaks of passion. Remember this card? Okay, so the message of spirit is to honor your passion. I am a passionate being. I am creative. I am inspired. I find joy in every moment. I seek moments where I can fully express myself. I seek experiences that are inspiring. I do things that I am passionate about. I engage in life in a passionate way. These are all great affirmations, mantras, and things to meditate on in order to feel your best and your fullest. So for that, for the crystal, I would recommend some sunstone, or some carnelian would be a great crystal to have to just fire up that sacral chakra. So I'm going to summarize. The energy of the month is really Spirit's telling you what you make of it, you will get. What you put in, you'll get out. So remain mindful of that and focus on positive things. What to release? There's some heavy heartache for some of you, Three of Swords energy. For my Agate group, it's about releasing that shadow work, that entanglement, the stuff from the past that's holding you back. Really be able to release the pain, transmute that pain. I feel that something to look forward to. There's a lot of changes. This is going to be a month of change and growth and transformation. So embrace that change, even if it's sudden, even if it's unexpected. Embrace that change that's coming. Be mindful of the fact that some people will be feeling a bit contentious, a little bit argumentative. There might be some miscommunication, so make sure you communicate articulately and thoughtfully, and don't take what everybody says at face value. Sometimes people will speak and not understand the true essence of their words. For romance and relationships, this is a great month. We have Two of Cups energy, unity, harmony, communication, common ground. So I feel like this is a very positive card in terms of health and well-being. Seek inspiration, fire up your sacral chakra, express yourself, be creative. This is where the healing energy will come from this month. In terms of finance, things aren't what they appear, for better or worse. So make sure you get a really clear perspective, a higher perspective, an objective perspective. And finally, your message from Spirit is to honor your passion, whatever that looks like. Use the mantras I gave you a little bit ago in order to fire yourself up and honor who you are, your passion, your wands energy. This is very wands energy. And finally, orange crystals like carnelian, like sunstone, are all going to really fire up that sacral chakra and connect you more fully to your passion. You guys, the new website's up. It's QOC, like Queen of Cups, healing.com. So that's QOC healing.com. You can check me out there. The store is going to come later this month. But you can check me out there if you want to book a reading, energy healing, or intuitive tarot reading. And I hope to see you there. And of course, I post these blogs and sometimes little lives I do on social media. And you can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you received it today, and I look forward to seeing you again next week for the new moon reading. Namaste, guys. Namaste, Carnelian group. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this reading is your reading for the month of May. We're going to explore the general energies of the month, and then we're going to get into the details of romance, health, career, finance, and we're going to end with a message from Spirit. And so yeah, we're going to be using the Earth Magic card for your message from Spirit, and this is the Light Seers deck for your general reading. So position number 1 is the energy of the month. Here we have the Hermit. So it might be advisable to seek solace, understanding, and wisdom within. You might be removing yourself from the hubbub and the energy and the confusion and the chaos outside, or external influences, basically. So whatever it is, be willing to take time this month to go within and focus on yourself and focus on your own journey and your own healing. So this is the important message, that Hermit card for the month ahead. Something to release this month. Release anything that holds you back from your inner light. So you're going to notice these cards are relatively serious, similar. We have the Hermit and the Hierophant. And so what it's saying is release anything that holds you back from this inner light, from this inner truth. Go within. Your goal this month is to go within. Release anything that's like low vibrational, anything that's limiting, anything that's focused too much in the physical or the material, or anything that's unserving. It's about releasing anything that doesn't align with your highest good and your most resplendent beauty and brilliance. And so that's what you're looking to release. Low vibrational stuff this month. What is something to look forward to? I think there's going to be, through going within, through the inward journey, and through the releasing low vibrational stuff, you're going to hit an emotional understanding, an emotional depth that you've yet to achieve. So you're going to be able to reconnect to your emotions this month, reconnect to your inner light, that your heart's truth. Your heart is the seat of ascension. So I feel like you're going to be able to reconnect to your emotions and your truth and your heart space. And I feel like that's in a way that you haven't either in a long time or you haven't before. What is something to be mindful of along this journey this month? There's this energy of needing to let go of maybe taking a different perspective about your disappointments, of your hurts, of unmet expectations, of letdowns, and learning to transmute them and let them go and let them leave you. And it's about cleansing and clearing, as it was, interestingly enough, for the Agate group, cleansing, clearing, releasing. And here we're cleansing, clearing, and releasing negativity like disappointment, unmet expectations, and, things that, mistakes. Forgive yourself for your mistakes. Forgive others for the mistakes. It's definitely a cleansing energy. Let go of heavy energy and things that no longer served your best interest or no longer serve what you want for your life going forward. In the area of romance and relationships, I see that there's going to be a solidification, something finding grounding, something finding wisdom, understanding, something growing roots, finding depth. You're going a little bit deeper in the area of romance and relationships. So I feel like this is a settling energy. This is an energy of comfort, of familiarity. This is an energy of really wisdom. There's some wisdom that's going to be revealed in your relationships or in your romantic life. And I feel that through this wisdom being revealed, you're going to find a new comfort, new level of comfort with yourself. And if you're attached with your partners, and if this is a familial or a friendship kind of relationship situation, you will find greater familiarity with those people as well, with those you love. So I feel like in the area of romance or relationships in general, this is a real solidifying, wise, comfortable, soothing energy that you can look forward to this month. In the area of health, we have the Nine of Swords. I feel like you're worried or you're stressed, and that could be disturbing your sleep. That could be disturbing your peace. I want you to focus on releasing negativity, releasing this heaviness, finding your peace. And it could be from this comfort zone that you find your peace, or it could be from this releasing disappointments and expectations that you find your peace. But either way, I feel like in the area of health, you need to help beat stress, beat that stress, beat those negative ruminations, maybe meditate, pray, go on journey walks, get an energy healing, listen to affirmations, whatever it is. I want you to help clear your mind and focus on more positive things before it does disturb your health. On Instagram, there is a great healer, and her tag is just monversation, like conversation but with an M, at just monversation. And she has great affirmations that can help clear the mind and clear your spirit and help you find more peace. So a shout out to Dorina, and her beautiful affirmations can really help you find peace. In the area of career, there's going to be an element of change, and there's going to be an element of transformation. So I feel like with the Taurus season becoming Gemini season, this could be the fertile energy of Taurus, or the transformative energy of air. So I do feel like there's going to be a change in the workforce. Embrace it without a spirit of negativity. And this could also be why you're being called to go within and to let go of the past disappointments, so that you can fully embrace the change at work. There's going to be a change. There's going to be some sort of growth or transition. So be ready for that and be willing to embrace that. In the area of finance, just like the Agate group, I feel like you need to expand your mind, get a higher perspective, a new perspective, a clearer perspective. finances somehow maybe aren't what they seem, or you need to get a different look at them. Reflect on your finances and get a different perspective so that you know where you're going forward. I feel like your mind is not clear about your finances, or you're not getting the full picture. So definitely find ways where you can like budget or save or just plot out your expenses in order to get the full picture. Or maybe, I'm just getting like a download, maybe you should focus on your future plans and plan that out in order to plan your finances according to what you do want to manifest. Finally, a message from Spirit from the Earth Magic card. And I do encourage you to turn this into an affirmation, a mantra, an energy to focus on as you meditate. Solitude, which goes to this hermit energy, which makes perfect sense, all in alignment. I am at peace when I am alone. I find my truth in my silence. I am comfortable with myself. I am at home in my solitude. I find clarity in retreat. I deserve to recharge my battery. So turn it into your own affirmation and your own mantra about peace, but just be willing to go within. I feel like there's a lot about the mind here. There's a lot of energy about the mind and peace and solitude. We get that in the King of Cups. We get that in the Five of Cups, the Hermit, the Ace of Swords. So I don't recommend this one often because everyone really has it, but maybe that's all the more reason I should. I want you to connect to some amethyst. To help clear the mind, to help bring peace, to help bring you comfort in your solitude and your peace. I feel like amethyst will really help you find that clarity you're looking for. So to summarize, I feel like this is a month where you need to be willing to go within, find a little solitude and peace, release anything that holds you back from shining bright, from your ultimate greatness and resplendence. Something to look forward to is you're going to really connect to your heart space this month, connect to your emotions, and find emotional depths that you haven't tapped into before, or you haven't tapped into a while. Please be mindful of how past disappointments, hurts, expectations, and how you perceive your failures frame or paint the future or your present. And be careful and be mindful to release them. In the area of romance or relationship, depending what you're looking for at this point in your life, I feel like there is a deepening, there is a comfort that comes in through wisdom and understanding. So seek those moments of understanding. In the area of health, I want you to tackle your stress. Yoga, meditation, Reiki sessions, energy healings, affirmations. Tackle your stress before it gets the best of you. I feel like some of it's building up. In the area of career, there's going to be a change, so embrace that spirit of change, and I think that's why it's so important to release that that disappointment and that negativity, and really connect to your bright and your lightness. In the area of finance, get the whole picture, get a clear understanding, lay things out, get them in a spreadsheet, plan for the future, understand what it is you want in the future, because I do feel like you're needing a different perspective. And finally, your message from Spirit is to not fear the solitude, to be able to embrace the solitude and embrace your inner stillness and retreat into your inner sanctuary without guilt, without fear, without anxiety. You guys, you can reach me now at qochealing.com for intuitive tarot reading, energy reading, or energy healing. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I look forward to seeing you next week for the new moon reading. So you guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you receive it today, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Namaste, guys. Namaste, Malachite group. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is your reading for the month of May. We're going to explore the energy of the month ahead. We're going to explore what to release, what to look forward to, what to be conscious of. And then we're going to break it down into the areas of romance and relationships, depending on what you're looking for, health, career, finance, and a message from spirit. So position number 1 is the energy of the month. The energy of the month is something of an inspiration, of creativity, of freedom, of willing to take a calculated risk, and of really liberating the self. There's a freeing energy here. So it's about freeing yourself, expanding your mind, and allowing yourself to channel intuitive messages, messages from spirit, messages from the universe, messages from Gaia. So be open to that informed energy. There's an informed energy and a liberated energy that you can tap into this month, Malachite group. What is something to release here? Yeah, release, release heartache, pain, release anything, these negative thoughts that are unserving, negative ruminations that keep you down, mental cloudiness, anything that blocks you from seeing the full picture, your full promise and potential and gifts and abundance and gratitude and blessings. So definitely be able to get a higher perspective this month and release anything that clouds the judgment, clouds the senses, and blocks from these very important messages that are coming through and understanding and insights that are coming through this month. So you want to clear your mind. Meditation, energy healing, affirmations. You definitely want to clear your mind and find a greater sense of peace and clarity. Even if you meditate with some lapis lazuli or amethyst on your third eye to cleanse your mind, cleanse your consciousness. What is something to look forward to? Once again, there's a real intuitive message coming forward for you, Malachite group. I think that there's going to be, your intuition will be really heightened this month. I feel like you're going to be really tapped into messages from spirit and guidance from the ancestors. I feel like your higher chakras will really be expanded and heightened and honed. So it's something to look forward to. If you are a spiritual person and you like divinatory rituals, tarot reading, tea leaf reading, runes, whatever it is, I would say definitely embark on it now. If you've never done it before, now is the great month to do it because your intuition is so heightened and honed, and I feel like messages will be coming at you, angel numbers and messages from your ancestors or those who have recently departed, from spirit, from your guides, from your angels. This is something to look forward to. I think it's definitely a month full of wisdom and insight and guidance. So definitely I encourage you to make the most of that. What is something to be mindful of this month? Here we have the Four of Wands. So I feel like it's important to be mindful of having fun, setting yourself free, thinking outside the box, being willing to embrace information that maybe doesn't align so much with past understandings, past schemas, worldviews that are no longer serving you. Be willing to think outside the box and honor your intuition, honor your insight, honor the messages that are coming through without taking them and overly reasoning them or breaking them down too much with too much logic, or taking the essence, the spiritual essence out of them. Even if it doesn't make sense to you now, all these messages you're going to be getting, they could make sense later. So be willing to embrace it for what it is and not to have to reason it, overthink it, overwork it in your mind. In the area of romance or relationships, depending on where you are in your journey, there's a spirit of growth and development. I feel like you're starting a new journey or beginning a new path. I feel like there's a deepening and a connected energy. So the groundwork you've laid in your relationships or your romantic connections is finally starting to pay off. There's growth and development. Things are building, things are accumulating, hard work is paying off, emotional efforts, emotional labors are all paying off. So there's definitely a building energy in terms of romance and relationships, a deepening and a strengthening as well. In the area of health, here we have the star. Try to start something new. Try to connect to what you're really needing, what your spirit's really longing for. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is try and do something that you've never done before, something new, exciting, exhilarating, and something that first and foremost speaks to your heart. I feel like your body, mind, and spirit is calling for a little newness and something that you never thought maybe you would do, but always wanted to. We're always maybe a little reluctant to do, but always have had an interest in. So definitely embrace whatever health journey or spiritual healing that really is something, a new adventure, a new experience. In the area of career, truths are going to be revealed. There's some sort of truth that's coming forward or truth that's going to be revealed. I feel like it's been building for some time, but it's fully illuminated this month. Something is going to come through in your work area that is finally going to be illuminated. The truth is going to be spoken, and you are finally going to see the full picture and gain a great understanding. This crow is speaking of it. The moon is illuminating it. Truths are spoken and wisdom is understood. Once again, I feel like this is the theme for my Malachite group, this wisdom and truth and intuition and guidance that's coming forward. In the area of finance, I find the last two groups, Carnelian and Agate, really had to take a higher perspective, a more objective view. Let's see what's in store for my Malachite group. Understand in the area of finance, you are fully capable, Malachite group. You have all the tools available to you. You have all that you need in order to realize your goals and dreams financially. So just use your tools to the best of your benefit. You can manifest what you want at this point financially. It's about using your tools, your gift, your understanding, your wisdom to the fullest of your ability and the fullest of your capabilities. So you're definitely empowered this month financially. And finally, we're going to do a little message from Spirit. And I encourage you to turn this into an affirmation or a mantra or a theme to meditate on or a theme to try and set your intentions towards. This is a month of new beginnings. So I would encourage you to say, I embrace new beginnings. I boldly and courageously pursue new beginnings. I am deserving of abundance. My life is fertile. My opportunities are abundant and fertile. The universe provides possibilities and opportunities that serve my highest good. So try to work on affirmations like that in order to really embrace the possibilities. This is an interesting one, you guys, because I think it's a lot about truth and wisdom and understanding and intuitive messages. So I would definitely prescribe a little cocktail here. I would love for you to get some kyanite for the third eye, moonstone for the third eye and the crown chakra to get you just on point with your intuitive messages, the truth and the wisdom. And I would also recommend a little bit of amethyst. It's great for the third eye and the crown chakra, and it can really help you understand more fully the opportunities that are in front of you and the abundance that you're being gifted with. So to summarize, guys, I feel like this is a month of wisdom, understanding, and insight. So whatever answers you've been looking for or seeking, I feel like they're finally coming through. I feel that there is a spirit here of, I'm just going to move the camera a bit. There is a spirit here of needing to have your eyes wide open, full understanding and embrace of your possibilities and your opportunities. So definitely try and clear the mind, affirmations, meditations, things like that to help you get full clarity and understanding. In terms of something to look forward to, I feel like look forward to all the messages and the wisdom and the understanding that's coming your way. Things will seem so much clearer this month. I'm so excited for you. I think that's definitely in the spirit of communication and clarity that Gemini brings. Something to be mindful of is have a little fun this month. Let your spirit lead you. It's going to be some heavy information. It's going to be some intense messages coming through, some big downloads, channeling guidance and wisdom and understanding. So take it lightly. Don't overly reason with it. Don't overthink it. If it doesn't make sense at that point in time, write it down. It could make sense later. In the area of romance or relationships, I feel like there's a growing, there's a hard work paying off, there's a stability and a consistency that you've dedicated yourself to your relationships or your partnerships that are finally going to pay off, and you're going to feel like you're going somewhere, like there's a building and a deepening and a deeper connection here. In the area of health, try something new. Try something that you never thought you would do but have always wanted to do. Try something that really stimulates your senses. That's a new adventure, an expansive energy. Your body, mind, and soul crave newness on your healing journey. So be sure to embrace that. Do something new and exciting to charge your battery. In the area of career, truth is going to be revealed. Somebody's either going to speak the truth or it's going to come through. So I feel like in the area of career, expect some revelations. In the area of finance, know that you are fully empowered and capable, and you have the tools available to you. Now it's about manifesting what you want going forward. Now it's about being the creator of your own destiny and writing your own story financially, but you have the tools, so trust that that's available to you. Resources are available. And finally, for your mantra, affirmation, meditation, focus on new beginnings, new opportunities, new possibilities. They are bountiful and abundant this month. You guys, you can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. My social media is connected to my YouTube page. You can also find me at QOC, like Queen of Cups, QOChealing.com for tarot readings, energy and energy healings. I look forward to seeing you again next week for the new moon reading. With every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy, and I sincerely hope you received it today. Have a great